Corn dogs? Bull Huskers? Either way, it appears Matt Rule, the new Nebraska coach, has a plan to rebuild the Cornhuskers, and it comes largely from Georgia players. 3 former Georgia players have now transferred to Nebraska as Jacob Hood follows Reek Gilbert and MJ Sherman from the transfer portal, going from Athens, Georgia to Lincoln, Nebraska. Of the 7 Georgia football players that have announced where they'll be playing next year, 3 of them are headed to Nebraska already. It's a bold strategy from Rule as he looks to turn around the once promising Nebraska program, but honestly, there are worse ways to build out your program. Consider last year that Timon Mitchell was a bit player for the Georgia defensive line and went on to play a key role for the Horned Frogs as they made it all the way to the national championship game. Consider the success of Jermaine Burton at Alabama as well, and you can see why teams are eager to bring in former Georgia football players. Of the 10 players that entered the transfer portal so far this offseason, 7 have already found new homes for Georgia. All of them will be staying at the Power 5 level, with Bill Norton going to Arizona, Gilbert, Sherman, and Hood all headed to Nebraska. A.D. Mitchell transferring to Texas, making the big move over the weekend. Brett Seither following Buster Faulkner to Georgia Tech to reunite with the former Georgia analyst. And lastly, Tresman Marshall heading to Alabama to earn more playing time at the inside linebacker spot. Of those players, only Mitchell would be considered a starting caliber player for the Bulldogs, but the fact that all of these players are still playing at a very high level for Georgia speaks to just how much talent there is on this Georgia team coming into the 2023 season. All of these players are likely to play roles at their new spots, but the fact that Georgia is able to keep the most and best of its talent in Athens again for the upcoming season should excite fans all across Bulldog Nation. My name is Connor Riley. Thanks for checking out this short video. Make sure to click like and subscribe to our YouTube page on DawgNation.